Hi, my name is Kevin Pace. I'm the founder and president of ViaWaVe Incorporated, located in Medicine Hat, Alberta. My company provides site design services and hosting services, as well as video production. We are also a Google Apps authorized reseller for small businesses. We can provide software as a solution services such as FreshBooks, and we are also custom software development. Today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about the technique that we use to build sites. It's a little bit different than you may be used to. We've developed what we call a cloud compliant site, and that's what I'm going to describe here on the board. So over the years, internet has evolved greatly into a very complex system. So regular websites are no longer ranked the way they used to be previously. Search engines are now looking for certain features in a site that we provide. So let's take a look at the list that I have here. First and foremost, we start all of our sites with a content management system. We prefer WordPress as it's used internationally around the world by millions of web designers. And what this allows us to do is build a nice custom site on a good framework. We can also implement a template, a premium licensed template, to help reduce the cost of web development. The next thing that we take a look at when we design a site is SEO optimization. That stands for search engine optimization. Now the way that used to work is in the past there used to be meta tags and there would be keywords in the header, and this is how Google would rank and find your site. That has all changed in the last few years, and the technique is completely different. We specialize in this technique. Basically, the search engines are now looking for solid structure built sites with the proper headers, proper H1 tags, closing tags, looking for divs, etc. We take all of this into account when we build your site. The next thing that we implement is either a privacy policy or a disclaimer. And the reason that we do this is it's actually required by law nowadays. If your website has any contact form or any method of retrieving data from your end user, you must have a privacy policy and a disclaimer to protect your actual company against the people using your site. If your site does not have a privacy policy and disclaimer, then you are at risk of potentially being sued. So we definitely include that. The next thing that we are also going to include in our sites is HTTPS security. Now this is SSL certificate. This will take your website and encrypt it with 256-bit encryption. So you ask why? Well, the reason is if your site wants to offer e-commerce solutions or any payment methods such as credit card, etc., your site has to be secure. Otherwise, hackers could potentially interfere and take your end user's information. So when your site is HTTPS secure, the end user knows that you're very, very serious, and they will be more confident with using your system. The next thing that we involve in every site that we build is rich content. Now this is something that you can't see because it's hidden in the code, but the search engines such as Google and Bing, they're looking for rich content snippets to help rank your site in its search engine. So we include this built into each of our sites. I have a few other keywords here off to the side: videos and images. Now I know this seems kind of strange, but it's very important that websites, or I actually like to call them portals, have some format of video on the screen. Now the reason that this is important is because Google actually owns YouTube, and when somebody searches for your company, Google does a search on the web, they do a search on YouTube, and then they do a search for images. So if you have video content on your site, you actually might rank higher than some other people who don't have content on their site. And the same with images. They're looking for rich images with proper meta tags, proper descriptions, alt tags, all of this stuff. And the content management systems make this very easy to manage. So these are the different techniques and styles that we put into each site that we develop. Now a few things that are not on the board are something called favicons. That's a little image. It's 16 by 16 pixels and usually represents your company's logo of some sort. We also include this in our site design. So these different features and different techniques we call the cloud compliant site, is what we offer to our end users. Now we have a few examples on our site. If you want to come visit us, we are at www.viawave.ca. You can see our portfolio, our examples, and you can even learn more about cloud compliant sites right on our site. So if you are interested in any site design, hosting, if you want to learn more about Google Apps for a small business, please don't hesitate to contact us at sales@viawave.ca, ViaWAVE, or give us a call at 1-888-850-4689. Thank you very much for listening. Have a good day.